How's it going, everyone? Want to cover a lot of things in this video. First of all, I want to give you guys a heads up that the PlayStation Store's massive fall savings sale and games under $15 sale are coming to an end, so today is your last chance to pick anything up. I want to go over a couple of the deals once again. There's a lot of good stuff in both of those sales, and they are both ending. I don't know if they're going to be replaced with something else. Probably not, I would imagine, but who knows. The Halloween sale runs until November the 1st, so what I think that they would do is have the fall savings and games under $15 sale end, and then wait until the Halloween sale ends on November the 1st. And what day does that fall on? I believe it's a Wednesday. Yeah, November the 1st is a Wednesday. Generally speaking, Wednesdays are when they roll in new deals anyway. So you can do a huge new sale next Wednesday. Maybe they'll do like a weekend offer sale or some small sale like that. Later this weekend, we'll cover that if that does come to fruition. Outside of that, do want to give you guys a heads up on some really solid physical deals as well. So we'll get to that in a little bit. But first of all, like I said, the fall savings sale is coming to an end. There's a lot of quality deals that are available. A lot of newer titles are discounted. The only thing is with the newer titles, that have been released in the last 6 to 10 months, let's say, you want to be a little bit cautious of picking them up, especially if you're okay with buying physical games, because Black Friday is coming up and chances are they'll be discounted more heavily. And even without, physical deals, they might be more heavily discounted on the PlayStation Store. So obviously, I'm talking about games like Star Wars Jedi Survivor, which is 35% off for $45.49. Like, love that game, and the new patch makes it a lot better on consoles, but it could get cheaper. Dead Space Remake is $42. I could easily see that getting down to like $25 during Black Friday for a physical release, and maybe like $35 to $30 for a digital copy. But remember, that game's also getting added to EA Access, so the necessity of picking that up isn't that much. Immortals of Aveum is another game, just came out back in July. I keep mentioning EA titles, but it applies here. Immortals of Aveum, 40% off it for $42. Like, I liked aspects of Immortals of Aveum, but man, did that game have some glaring issues, especially narratively. Voice acting was kinda corny, and I wouldn't say $42 is worth it. Sub $25, let's say, that could be a really good price, but that was a case of $70 being egregious for some of these games. Hogwarts Legacy is also discounted 30% off to $49. Like, I don't see Hogwarts Legacy getting much cheaper, but I honestly did not expect to even see a 30% off discount at all for this game. Like, I thought this game was just gonna hold up at $70 just because of the hype and anticipation. Like, this is, I believe, the best-selling game of the year. I know Spider-Man 2 outperformed the PS5 release of Hogwarts Legacy, but Hogwarts Legacy was released on every platform: PC, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series, Xbox One, and then it's coming out on Switch as well. So Hogwarts Legacy, I do think, is gonna end up the best-selling game of the year, which is kind of wild to think about. Maybe COD beats it out, but yeah, that is wild to think about. But there are definitely good deals to check out. Sifu at 50% off for $19.99 is great. By the way, Wild Hearts is 45% off for $38.49. That's another game I can easily see hitting the bargain bin, and I'm talking like $15. Like, I have no doubt in my mind that Wild Hearts is going to hit the bargain bin because it's those EA original titles, man. Wild Hearts and Immortals of Aveum, like, those games are destined for the bargain bin. I'm sorry to say, as both games, have their strong qualities, but yeah, it is what it is as far as that's concerned. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands Chaotic Edition is $29.69. Need for Speed Heat for $4.79 is really good. Like, there's certainly some good deals here. I would definitely focus on some of the cheaper stuff, like Alan Wake Remastered is $9.89. That's a great deal. God of War 3 Remastered is $9.99. Mass Effect Legendary Edition is $12. Mafia Definitive Edition is $14. Hades, obviously, that's a great pickup at $15. Outer Worlds at $19.79 isn't great, but it's not terrible. Batman Arkham, obviously, Return to Arkham Collection at $4.99 is tremendous. Saints Row the Third Remastered for $8 is great. Disco Elysium for $14. It's on Plus Extra, but that's a pretty good deal. Lost Judgment at $18 is fantastic. On Plus Extra as well, but still something to look out for. Plague Tale Innocence at $12. And then on the games under $15 sale, you have stuff like DBZ Kakarot at $15. Remember, that gets you the PS5 upgrade as well, so that's really solid. Cuphead at $14. And some of the deals I already mentioned, crossovers like Mass Effect, once again, Plague Tale, of course. Those are obviously great deals. Infamous Second Son at $9.99, Team Sonic Racing. Code Vein at $9 is great. Kingdom Come Deliverance at $6. And I'm looking at deals under 15 of full games, and there's 84 pages of deals. So there's just stuff. There's miles and miles of stuff. Shadow of Mordor is $5. Shadow of War is down to $12, and you save an additional 5% if you're a Plus subscriber, so $9 on that. Darkest Dungeon is $5. Ancestral Edition is $10. there's definitely some good stuff all around. So today is your last full day. The sale will be ending 3 a.m. Eastern time, so jump on that as soon as possible. Moving on from that, I do want to give you guys a heads up on a couple of physical deals that I thought were pretty good. Tales of Symphonia Remastered is down to $14.99. This game had a pretty high price point of $40, and I say that's a pretty high price point given that over a decade ago we had the release of the Tales of Symphonia collection with Tales of Symphonia and Dawn of the New World, and they were compiled together for $40. So a decade later, you're getting just Symphonia at the same price point. I know inflation's a thing, but you get the idea. Like, $40 was too much for this, and Symphonia is a really good game. A lot of people consider it to be the best Tales of game. The issue is, it's one of the older Tales of game. It certainly shows its age. It's a GameCube Tales of release, which, you know, it would be one thing if this was Abyss. Abyss, I feel like, has aged a little bit more gracefully than Symphonia, although I have to go back and play Abyss again, but Symphonia is still really strong, and at this price point, $15 is pretty good. I just hope, like, at some point, Bandai Namco, instead of just doing remasters, they decide to remake from the ground up some of these Tales of titles, because a Symphonia ground up remake and Abyss ground up remake, that would be tremendous. But right now, I get it, remasters are way easier to do, and I don't know if they're more lucrative than a ground up remake would be, but yeah, obviously, they're a lot more wallet friendly for Bandai Namco. Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion, $25 on Amazon. We talked about this before, but this is a part of their Square Enix sale. Definitely must play before Rebirth comes out. Reunion is pretty good. It is a PSP game upgraded, so just keep your expectations in line from a technical standpoint, and I know some of you guys don't want to delve into a bunch of 40 to 50 hour JRPGs. That's why it's good to know that Crisis Core, if you focus on the main story, you can literally complete it in like 15 hours. It's not a lengthy game whatsoever, but does a good job telling the story of one Zack Fair. DioField Chronicle is $19.99, a game that I enjoyed, tactics JRPG, certainly super easy, but I like the character design, like the soundtrack. I thought the story was pretty interesting, albeit these political stories are always a little bit hard to follow, but they do a good job of encompassing all the information. Cyberpunk 2077 is $19.50. This is the best way to buy the game at the cheapest price. I know at one point we had like $5 Best Buy copies, but those days aren't coming back, at least not anytime in the near future. Although Black Friday, they might have this for $9.99. Who knows? They might honestly have this down to $9.99, which at that point, that's just tremendous. Obviously, don't play this game on PS4. You play it on PS5 with the upgrade, and then you check out Phantom Liberty as well. They are going to do a complete edition at some point, but probably still six months to a year out from that. Sonic Frontiers is $30. Talked about this game ad nauseum. It's quite good. If you're a Sonic fan, you'll like it. And if you're a Sonic fan, you know how hard it is to get decent games. And Sonic Frontiers, I thought, was pretty damn good. I know Superstars just came out, and that was received fairly well as well. Finally, a couple deals from GameFly, if you're okay with pre-played titles. Street Fighter 6, the PS4 copy, is $29.99. I think that's pretty damn good. Get the PS5 upgrade. Street Fighter 6 is awesome. And I'm not big on fighting games. I definitely don't get try-hard in them anymore, but I had a great time with Street Fighter 6, and it had a really solid campaign as well, which was surprising. Like, I didn't expect the campaign to be as good as it was. Am I saying it's as good as, like, you know, a Yakuza game or anything like that? No, but that's, like, the direct comparison point I see a lot of people make, and I definitely see that as well. Diablo 4 is down to $30. Game has had its fair share of criticism, to say the least, but given that it came out at $70, and it's now down to $30 for a pre-played copy, I feel like that's worth a mention. And then lastly, we do have Aliens Dark Descent. The PS4 copy is $18, and you will get a PS5 upgrade on that. That's going to do it for me. As always, links to everything in the description box below. So the PlayStation Store sale, the fall savings, and games under 15 sale, those are both ending today. Jump on any deals that you want as soon as possible. There's like north of 2,000 deals or 1,500 deals. It's a staggering amount of deals. But if you don't pick anything up, obviously, it's just going to be a crazy time for a lot of offers. So, like, don't be buying everything off of impulse. Try to be a little bit calculated. That's why I would primarily recommend, like, honing in on the super cheap stuff. I think that would work out the best. Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII Reunion, DioField Chronicle, Cyberpunk 2077, Sonic Frontiers, great deals on those at Amazon. Tales of Symphonia, great deal on that from GameStop. Remember, GameStop, the shipping is kind of whack, so ideally you'd like to spend over $79 and then you'd get free shipping, or you pick it up in store. And then Street Fighter 6, Diablo 4, and Aliens Dark Descent. Again, links to everything down below. Thank you for watching. Sound off down below in the comments section, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.